date and in Shloka 23. What does the Shloka say?
This Shloka talks about how one can discover happiness within their own selves. Let's chant it to see what it says. Are you ready to learn the Shloka?
Yes, I am.
Okay then, repeat the Shloka after me. Shaknoti heva yasorum
Shaknoti devaya sorum
Praksharira vimokshana
Raksharira vimokshana
Kama krodhodbhavam vegam
Kama krodhodbhavam vegam
Sayukta sasukhi naraha
Sayukta sasukhi naraha.
Great! Let's chant it together now. Shaknoti heva yasorum Praksharira vimokshanat Kama krodhodbhavam vegam Sayukta sasukhi naraha.
Can you explain the meaning, please?
This shloka says that in this world, before giving up this present body, the one who is able to withstand the force arising from desire and anger is a yukta, and he is a happy man.
So in other words, if one doesn't get carried away by the desires and anger, then they can be happy?
Yes. In the last two shlokas, Krishna pointed out that the joy we get from sense objects is short-lived and temporary. Getting too attached to relationships, situations, or things only leads to pain, because all of these things are bound to change over time. They cannot remain the same forever. Even our own likes, dislikes, preferences, and choices change over time. But we forget the transient nature of these things and attach our happiness to them. If circumstances are preferable, we are happy. But if things are not going our way, we are miserable. Every day our senses are flooded with so many objects, and we constantly run after them, helpless by our desires.
That's true. There is no end to our desires.
And what happens when something comes in the way of what we desire?
We get angry.
Yes, anger is just another form of desire. And sometimes it can overpower our intellect so much that we lose control and end up saying or doing things in anger that we regret later.
I remember the shlokas from chapter 2 that talks about the consequences of desire and anger, the ladder of fall.
That's right. It was shloka number 62 and 63 of chapter 2. I'm glad you remember them.
But desire is important to motivate us to do something, isn't it? If we don't desire anything, how will we work for it?
You're right. Desire is important. Krishna is not saying that you have to ignore your desires and suppress them. That is definitely not healthy. But at the same time, don't let desire overpower your buddhi or intellect. Work for the right reasons. Have a higher purpose in life and constantly work towards that. Always be aware of yourself so you don't get swayed by the strong forces of desire and anger into harmful actions.
I understand. If we are self-aware, we won't let our emotions dictate our actions. If our buddhi stays in charge, we will take the right actions and we will be happy.
Perfect. That's it for today. We will learn the next shloka tomorrow. Now it's time for the meaningaha of this shloka.
Okay, let's go to the meaningaha.